Yanny. Laurel.
Oh.
Yanny.
I fucking
Okay.
no.
So have you seen this thing?
Of course I've seen this thing.
Okay, so this is gonna be dated, but we're recording this the day after the big stupid blue
2
dress
days
or
after
black
now.
dress garbage or whatever it was, you know, not the blue dress or not the dress one, but it's a word one. So
Yeah.
I didn't actually. So for the record, there was a recording of 2 sounds. One sound recorded in high frequency of someone saying Yanny, and one sound in something recorded in a low frequency,
saying
of
Laurel.
someone saying Laurel. Some people got all confused because they could not hear one or the other, and some people got confused because they only heard one consistently, and some people got confused because they heard one or heard both, but then suddenly at some point it changed. And it's like, oh, now I only hear one, or now I hear the other one. And I was listening to Triple J. That's how I heard about this. I saw it on Twitter, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to click that. I had no idea what any of that meant, so I was just like, whatever. I don't often click on trending things if they look, you know, with the amount of reality TV shit out there. What am I clicking on? I don't know how it'll quickly veer into Kardashian land, I'm sure, if you click on any trending
Kardashian
thing.
land?
I always like to, yeah. Steven, Yuna's love scene is somewhere in that land.
Well, Ryan, we haven't recapped that yet, okay? Spoilers.
Yeah, we'll get to the recap
for
in a
last
second
episode.
here, 'cause this is the world's longest intro. But anyway.
Yeah, really.
So they brought on Triple J, played the clip. For the record, all I heard the entire time was Laurel. So Triple J brought on a sound guy, you know, a specialist, and he explained that it was the two different frequencies, and if you only hear one consistently, this specifically happens where you'll likely only hear the low one, which is Laurel.
Laurel.
It means that you have damaged hearing, which is you have a very common amount of damaged hearing. If you've been to a concert, any type of activity that would be like that a lot of people have been to, yeah. So that's why a very large portion of people were only hearing Laurel, because like myself, we literally cannot hear high frequency sounds. It's not possible.
I heard both. I heard Yanny first, but I heard Laurel afterwards.
If you hear both, or if you were consistently hearing one and then hear the other, that doesn't mean anything. It means that you're a mammal. Remember, hey Kyle, mammals, you're not perfect. So you're trying to. People would be like, oh well, at 9 in the morning I heard Yanny. At 11 at night I heard Laurel. Yes, you're tired. You're not a perfect being. You're a mammal. Our senses are not great.
That's true.
People trust their senses way too much, in my opinion, and they can't realize that human beings are not a consistent source of studying things, because we're not always going to see the same results, right? This is a perfect example of that, because sometimes you just won't hear the high frequency because your brain is tired. It's like, I don't want to listen to this right now. You know
speaking of listening to this, we've found eject sphere. I don't know if it was the same one that we found before, but I'm going to take a look at it, Ryan, and we'll do the recap after this.
That's my hot intro. Laurel, Yanny. So you heard a little bit of both. Good for you. So you haven't been to that many concerts, or you haven't damaged your hearing with headphones too loud or some other. Like apparently, it's very common because a lot of things do it, right? Like that we would do every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so this is, you remember these are left all over the place by Jacked from their adventure 10 years ago? Yeah. And Broska's Yuna's father.
Flashback.
And there's Orin.
Well, no,
conveniently blocking
This is
Jacked.
a flashback.
No, I didn't say nope. Did I?
You said you did say nope.
My apologies.
Maybe I was reacting to what was happening on the screen.
That's the sequence of the words. Anyway.
I've come to take you from this place.
Man, that was a good Trump moment.
But I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was reacting because I was saying like, all right, Jacked is Orin's.
That's such a Trump excuse, too.
Orin was blocking Jacked so they couldn't be on the screen at the same time because you think they're the same person.
Who's the Trump of this game? Seymour, probably, right?
Seriously?
You can't get rid of me. I will marry you. I'm just gonna grab you and marry you.
Yeah, grab her by the. Never mind.
Yeah, by the arm and force her to wed.
Arm wasn't the line I was going for.
I know. I saved you from the depths.
And you will be
Ryan,
able to go home.
I'm not trapped in here with you.
Now.
You're trapped in here with me.
What say you?
What say you?
Let's go.
Yeah, I want to get out of prison.
I'll do anything to get out of this prison.
Anything
You don't
to
see
get
it,
out
but
of
I have to
here.
shit in here.
Yeah.
Then it's settled.
It's in a bucket,
Yeah,
slightly
but
off screen.
What's with this guy's voice? Is he Darth Vader?
Conquered a guardian?
Wait, that's Orin.
Hey,
Oh, you mean Jax or
you want to step
who?
in here and say that?
Hey.
What does it
No,
matter?
it's Or. Oh, it's the. Oh, it's
No one
Braska.
truly
But
believes
the
that
way he was
I, a
talking was
fallen
like
summoner
muffled.
wed to an Al-Bed, could possibly defeat sin. This is what they say. No one expects us to succeed.
Okay.
Braska, sir.
See, this is kind of weird because every other time we've heard about Braska in the present, everyone's like talking about how revered he is, and everyone seems to have forgotten that he's wedded to an Al-Bed.
And a warrior monk doomed to obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's daughter.
Oh!
What delightful irony it would be if we
Orin
defeated
has a
sin.
past, Ryan.
Stop
About
you!
not-
Get me out of here!
Some ladies taking some lady to marry.
Orin don't want no arranged marriage.
Yeah.
I don't think Orin want no marriage, period.
Free
Orin
at
seems like the
last.
Logan type. Give me a beer and a cigar in a
Jack.
hut somewhere in the forest
I am
below.
in your
Yeah.
hands until we reach.
I always thought he was the character you would identify the most with,
Right, right.
of the 7 main ones.
Because he doesn't want to be around anyone.
Summoner anyway.
Summoner? Oh, you can tell that Jax is Steve's dad.
Summoner.
Jeez. Saying words wrong. Maybe Jack's the one you
All
identify
right,
with the
so
most.
now, because we're here, thanks for that flashback, we can now do a recap.
Yeah.
Okay. So, welcome also to Paj-anime presents Final Fantasy.
yeah.
I don't think we said that ever.
I think I squeezed it
Kyle's
in
there.
between words.
Kyle's on the
I'm
other
Kyle.
side of the country, specific,
Yeah.
like literally, and I'm on the other side. Take him to the other side of the country.
Wait,
And I'm Ryan.
this guy should be trying to kill me.
Yeah, so
Oh.
we got to recap. So you just keep going forward. It's tough to recap when you just keep going forward.
Yeah, I'm not
Remember?
moving anywhere important. I just
Okay.
wanted to see
Well,
this.
I'm just
this
letting you know I'm going to end up talking over this then if you keep recapping.
Yeah,
Because I got
no,
to
that's-
recap.
that's fine.
Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks maybe since we last recorded an episode.
Yeah, like
does that
give or
sound
take a
about right?
day. Yeah.
But it's been a day since we beat the Bloodborne boss of the Bloodstar Beast.
Spoilers.
So I'm riding high,
No, that'll
literally,
come up
figuratively,
first.
metaphorically. It's all high right now. Jackpot, 6 sevens. That's not what it is. It's three nines, I think. I don't remember. Anyway,
Doesn't matter.
3 J's.
Fuck off.
There were no J's in Final Fantasy the last time we played. So because it's been a bit, I'm trying to specifically remember everything that happened. So obviously, and remember, this isn't going to be in order, Kyle. So this
Yeah.
don't become an order line chef.
No, that's
You know,
fine.
Oh, you have to give me the order that's up first. You get it when the order I make it, son. Like,
You're a terrible
I'm,
cook.
I'm a culinary expert. That's what's happening here.
That's not
If
what a culinary
sometimes-
expert
You know what?
would do.
No. Sometimes you get your burger before your appetizers. That's how you do it.
No, that's
Get it
not
in
how
the
you
order. Yay! Here, have this banana bread, and then I'll give you a steak, and then an ice cream sandwich. What?
That's the right order.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, banana bread first. Banana
Before
bread's
I-
a dessert.
No, it's not.
Like I didn't even give a. What? Banana bread isn't a dessert? That's what you're saying to me right now.
That's an app, dude.
Who orders banana bread as an appetizer? Where do you get? Oh, we can't. I'm gonna go off in a tangent about.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing in Moncton? Just banana bread appetizers?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, or unless you're saying that's an appetizer at like Tim Hortons.
I don't know. So
I don't even know if they sell banana bread. Anyway,
Neither do I.
previously on Dragon Ball Steve.
well, there's the name of the
There was
episode.
a disconnect for me because I didn't see a scene. The SharePlay would not show it to us due to we figured it out later, a licensed music problem.
Yeah, it's
they
going to
no
be the only
longer
time
hold
in the game
rights
that's going to
that,
happen.
So PS4 was not allowed to share it with anything.
Yeah.
The reason it was set up that way is because it's the same feature as sharing to Twitch, so they instantly not allow it.
Yeah.
And that I ended up YouTubing that. It was a really bad underwater date where
They
that
just
stuff
made up the
happened.
whole time?
But what I remember of the episode, not their crappy date, that was like the sand is too coarse or whatever. That's the equivalent that I think of.
You're not wrong.
Also the equivalent I think of in terms of their chemistry. Also the equivalent I think of in terms of the performances, which is kind of ironic because the voice actor for him is actually Obi-Wan from the
Yep.
Clone Wars, not Anakin. But whatever. We're gonna take the high ground here and continue forward. Oh man. Okay, so pool life, that was happening. Yuna was all
Hashtag
confused
pool life.
because-
Get it right.
Because spoilers, the speaker's been kidnapped and Seymour is sent.
I'm gonna
like
fucking
Twitter,
kill you.
If you like Facebook or Tweeter or I guess if you're in the 1800s, a mail, it got sent. He got sent. because he was already dead. He ended up changing into another form, and we fought him as a boss, and we died. Kyle had a big death, and but we returned stronger than ever, and we mopped his ass up, and then he was sent. But that doesn't necessarily mean he can't come back. It just means he's now in the under place or whatever with spirits and stuff, summoner stuff.
So may I make a small correction here, because you got something factually incorrect, and I just want to make sure that we cover it. Seymour was not sent. We beat him in a fight, and then we had to bail before we had time to send him.
Oh, so Seymour's unsent spirit is still lingering.
Yes.
Like the odor that will never go away. Seymour is in your nostrils at all times. How can you handle that, Steve? Maybe it was Seymour who was making out with Yuna. You never know. Inside of you. Maybe you're possessed by Seymour. You are fucking Seymour. You never know. Anyway, there's Kyle's correction. But otherwise, yes.
I mean, that was important because there was a very big difference.
That was the boss fight where Kyle died, and then he came back and beat him. And then it was a little bit of grinding, some cutscenes. There was a conversation between Oron and Steve. We were starting to find out a little bit more about what happened in the past, and everyone's just kind of figuring out what we should do from this point forward, because we accidentally stumbled into the next temple while we were fighting Seymour, and kind of all this stuff happened. And
we had a trial, if you remember,
and we left the village, the home of the
the Al Bhed?
The name of them again. The Al Bhed, yes.
Yeah, that was in the session before.
Yeah, that was in the session before, but that's what led us to here. So now everyone, including Yuna, was questioning what we should do. Steve's recommending going to Xanarkand, and Yuna was debating on continuing with the journey, but she was worried about her, her responsibility and her purpose and all this other stuff. I believe they landed on going to Xanarkand, right? Because he was all romantic
they're still
and
going.
Forced himself on her, but she just was like.
He was suggesting
so
that
it was kind of like, I would call it. Is it like a passive aggressive a form of consent? Is that what that would be considered?
So okay. I think that
because it's like it's not too far. He wouldn't.
Yeah, he made it very clear
right?
what his intentions were, but then he went 90 and he let her come 10. You don't go the whole 100.
Based on what I saw in the video, I was just like, it wasn't completely consensual, but it wasn't completely unconsensual.
It was consensual. It was just a weird moment to pick because she was in the middle of crying.
It was. I think it was in the line. It was. Just
you could argue that it was emotional manipulation, but
But at that point, Kyle, we could get into a whole thing. But at that point, isn't that all of romance to a degree? Like trying to make someone want to be with you. Like it's very rarely at least I don't know in my experience. You can speak to your experience about this, but is it very often love at first sight and it's instantly I instantly want to consent to that person, or is it we're gonna figure out if this is something we want to consent? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that makes it emotional manipulation.
It's a path, not just a destination. That's what I'm saying. So Steve had a awkward path. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Steve's path was a little bendy, had some detours.
Yeah.
Including a trip to pool life.
Hashtag pool life. Get it right.
I'm surprised the game's actually going to continue, because I figured that we were just going to set up a lemonade stand. And we're saving here. Set up a lemonade stand. They would spike it too, of course. Call up LMFAO, because I have to get my local or daily, weekly LMFAO reference in here.
I was going to say local.
And then Party Rocket.
It's in the house tonight.
Yeah. Who do you think out of this whole the crew would be most likely to listen to LFMAO?
Waka.
I'm just gonna say, look at the way. Oh yes, you're right. No, Waka and Steve would have that in common. Look at the way they're dressed. Yeah. I feel like LMFAO would be a club favorite among most blitzball players. Like a lot of those songs would be goal scoring songs.
The Calmlands.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this will be a fun thing. We'll do this after Lulu gives her.
Here we go. Let's see these planes. It does?
Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Lady, I see only opportunity.
Stray from their path.
Build some train tracks. Did you see the Wild West? Let's get going.
Well, they leave this open on purpose because it's kind of like in Dragon. No, I know. But this is kind of important. This is where they like to fight Sin because there's no people around. Is the idea, right? Like it's a big
she's
open.
Just gonna fall down. I'm gonna make a grass angel. That's not how it works, Yuna.
I've always known where to go.
Right, it's been 2 weeks for us, but Yuna just had this whole fucking existential crisis like 10 seconds ago.
Now I'm lost. It's like time doesn't even exist for me
But I once
anymore.
was found.
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
Yeah. So yeah, the only real important thing to kind of gloss over was that when Steve was saying like you should go to Xanarkand, he meant past Xanarkand, which he has no idea how to get back to.
I know.
But Yuna wants to go to present Xanarkand.
Listen,
and still
everyone
do the
was
thing.
shitballing and like, this is what we should do, and Yuno's like, I don't know what we should do, but like,
Yeah.
there's like a Never Never Land shit going on here, where it's like, nah, Steve, you're trying to present something that I don't know if
I
you
told
are.
Yuna
Anyway,
I would find a way. I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
that's a very Peter Pan thing to say right there.
Yeah, it was pretty Peter Pan.
So this is like if Peter Pan was like realistic, where he's like selling this world far away, but in reality, he's just some like poor soul that was like in a storybook that some witch made real, and he has nothing. He knew nobody. So he's like trying to sell his storybook life, but it was fake, and he's just trapped. You know, it's just that's Steve. That's that's the vibe I get from Steve.
That's fair. So
Tortured Peter Pan. Oh man, that's brilliant.
you had kind of went in a direction that I was curious about now. If everyone, what kind of music do you think everyone in the crew listens to? We'll say Stephen Walker,
Okay.
like party rock, jazzing it up.
Yeah, Stephen Rocker, Stephen Walker.
Stephen Rocca?
Electronic. Yeah, Rocca.
Allow me.
Stephen the Rocca. Do you smell what the Waka's anyway? Steve and
Fuck
him are
you.
hanging. They're party rocking and doing shots, if you will, because you know if they win a good game, they're out at the club with all the fans. Like
Yeah.
those girls weren't just looking for autographs; they're wondering what club do we hit up after the game, son, so that we can get our weird box head dance music.
Yeah, oh thank goodness. I can actually move Lulu a little bit.
They'd be doing the sphere chat, not Snapchat, because you know that's not in this.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That was terrible.
Anyway, so if we were to go through it, so I think Lulu listens to classical. She
Straight up
seems
classical?
she seems gothic on the outsurface,
Yeah,
but I think
that's
that's because she's really into the theater, and I think she's actually kind of like if you were to go to her house, there's like a library, and like vinyl records of like classical, and you're just like, oh wait, yeah, of course, you're really intelligent because you're one of the only smart people in the crew thus far. Just due to other,
I was gonna give her
based
like
on-
a hard Evanescence listen, but if you,
I feel like she wouldn't be against it, but like that's not in her collection. You know what I mean?
About these planes.
yeah. Oh, dude, you want to? We'll get a little bit of an exposition from Dane about these planes.
Do
You
tell,
know,
sure.
These plains were once a battlefield.
Yes.
5 that just got
Great
announced.
battle
Battlefield
between
5.
Bevel and Zanarkand, a melee of Machina. That war
Machina.
left this place a barren, lifeless land. Then time passed.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks
as it
for
does.
clarifying.
Took note of this uninhabited land.
Then time passed.
Great battles could be fought here with no harm to the common folk.
That's like a book writing and then the chapter ended at the end of a chapter.
Battle with sin.
It's like you probably don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Summoners
Unless
Unless you're gonna be
It's called
specific
just
about the
move
amount
on.
of time
ready
that
to
passed.
perform the
Indeed.
final summoning. To know what they must feel. In any case, when sin is defeated here, the calm will visit Spira once more.
I mean,
That's
you look
why
at this
this
place right
place
now, it seems
is
pretty
now
calm to
known.
me.
Yeah, that's the
calm
idea.
land.
No, but I mean the entirety of Spiro will be
Exactly
called
who
once
dubbed it
more.
so is
Like, you guys don't know this yet, but you've just found the
And
perfect
that,
Burning Man
as they
location.
say,
Like, fuck,
is
don't
that.
tell the haters of this universe. They will be filling this place up.
Yeah. So yeah, what kind of music do you think Oren listens to? Like probably like a dad rock.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go down the list. I think Oren's a Metallica guy.
And nothing else matters.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he's Metallica. Like, I think he's exclusively hard 80s and 90s, like, metalish stuff with rock. You know what I mean? Like, Metallica, Guns, Def Leppard, maybe, some Pantera, some Slayer. Like, you know what I mean? He's good. There's got to be guitars or he's out. Although I also think he listens to Johnny Cash.
That's fair.
Because, you know, everyone who's hard listens to Johnny. It's just a thing, you know?
This one is mine.
He
Just how it
walks the
works.
line. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, the Burning Ring of Fire, he's in it. So then we move on to Yuna, who clearly listens to Britney Spears or whatever pop
Yeah.
star. You know, she listens to the most
Yeah,
popular
yeah.
of the
Kesha.
popular. Yeah. She listens to
She wakes up
Yeah,
in the
Kesha.
morning feeling like P Diddy. Is that what you're telling me?
yes. And then we got Riku, who I think would listen to. Like, I'm trying to think of what would the kids listen to, because she's younger.
Oh, she listens to
I don't
J-pop
know.
100%. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes, you're right. There you go. Oh man, have you heard J-pop?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can get down with some J-pop.
J-pop is weird. I saw some J-pop videos on a stream once, and they like as if someone was using that instead of commercials, and it was just like, this is weird. This is real weird. I don't. What am I looking at? Sometimes it's like it's so anime. It's
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
if
it is.
fiction. It's like if fan fiction grew and mutated, which is a kind of like everything, isn't it? Fan fiction is out of control. That's culture now.
Yeah. Well, it's just like stories that are told by people who are not good at telling stories. The fuck is this thing?
Hey, you got a jet boat. Where did it go?
I don't know.
What just happened?
Well,
Unexplained. Anime. Zach Bacon's in here.
Yeah, don't worry about it, okay?
This is ghost hoverboat on grass. Grass boat. I don't know what that is. Lawnmower. Anyway, so who are we missing? Oh, our boy Kamali.
Kamari.
Kamari.
Kamari just listens to straight metal.
Thunderhorns. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
See, the thing is, no, because you gotta build around what the character has presented us with, right?
Nothing.
We can get away with using but we can get away with using certain cultural things for like Riku or Steve or characters that feel very connected to
how far she is from tier
the
3
universe.
magic.
But someone like Kamari would be listening to like Klingon music or like battle music. You know what I mean? Like he's not.
You don't think
He
metal's
doesn't
like
give
battle
a
music?
shit. Not, but yeah, but metal is a culture of people. Kamari's fuck your people music. I'm gonna listen to like, you know what I mean, like Dothraki fucking death music or something. You know what I mean? Like that's what he listens to. I feel like he would hang out well to Dothraki. I feel like they would, you know. What does the Dothraki do again? Kill people? That's all they do. Ride horses?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, Ryan,
Ride
that's
horses.
pretty much it.
Okay, here, how about this? Here's for a question. Give me a redeeming Dothraki quality. Loyalty? I don't know.
Hustle, loyalty,
loyal-
and respect. I'll
loyal-
give you 3 qualities, Ryan.
Oh God, tribal John Cena.
I don't... John Cena never gives up, even to Khal Drogo.
Get out of here, Cersei. Your time is now. You can't see the Dothraki. Apparently, actually, that's fitting because you're not. Are you caught up?
No, but
Oh damn. There's a battle scene where they kind of come out of nowhere, like an RKO, which is like funny and weird because they're riding horses and it's like trampling noises.
yeah.
And it's like some
If they do
people,
an
some
actual
took
RKO.
umbrage with how unrealistic it seemed. It was like, what? How did they just surprise them with the? It's like yeah, they're John Cena. You can't see them. Anyway,
The time is now.
we'll get through this. That pretty much covers everyone in the party, though, right?
Yes. Let's
Yeah,
see.
but I'm gonna say Kamari for sure. Some darker, you know, something old school, real old school, like.
I'm still gonna stand by that.
He might not even listen to music on like you know what I mean? Like when I'm talking old school, I'm talking. He's not sitting around the fire with an iPod. You know, he'll go
Yeah,
to
Ryan.
another.
He's not.
He'll go.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah, but he'll go to another tent or something. He ain't putting on a jukebox. He's going to a place where some old man's banging bongos or people are playing like horse. You know what I mean? Like flute. Like he's going to where it's real. He goes to keep it real. He's like the MC Hammer of this game. That's just, yeah.
He is the MC Hammer.
It's confirmed. It's 100% confirmed. All right, so that was the recap. I'm just going to put a bow on the recap in the middle of the episode.
25 minutes in.
Yep. I mean, hey. Events happened. Now we're in the plane. So this is basically where the plot, I'm assuming, is going to probably change because this seems to be the end of the journey.
No, so we still have to get to Xanarkand. This is just where, like, we would go to Xanarkand, and then this would be where we would come back to fight Sin.
Come back to, yeah.
In an ideal scenario.
Or in the traditional scenario, which aren't confirmed, or which up to this point in the story were not confirmed or denied. They don't know what they're doing right now. They're just kind of thinking.
Well, they're still like heading towards Xanarkand, and they're going to figure it out as they go.
Yeah,
They have a stretch goal in mind.
Yeah,
we're not like
guy.
completely.
No way he's listening to metal. He's listening to frickin' like
just straight
the
Linkin Park
tribalist of tribal music.
Crawling in my
We're not asking
skin.
what the. Hey, we're not asking what the writers of this game were listening to.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the year? 2001? Yeah, you know what?
Father
They were
Zook.
probably
Long time no see.
listening to Linkin Park at this time.
Oh, look,
In
it's
Japan,
the
no
president
less.
from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Hey,
Certainly don't look like Mr. Keenock's murderer.
What you say?
oh, do you ever repeat it, Waka?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Mr.
he never
Micah
said-
just
oh, anyway.
issued a personal order, you know.
A
It
bounty
said
on
that
your head.
You and your guardians murdered Maester Keenock and fled. We are
Do you
to
remember
kill you on sight, or
Seymour
so it
did
says.
that.
Indeed.
What of Bavel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Keenock, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon.
Maybe you should be
You
careful.
should avoid temples for the time
He's
being.
being nice.
Thank you, Father Zook, for your warning.
He is, but I'm just
Father,
saying they
you
should.
came all
That's
the way
a
here
that's a threat
just
almost.
to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake,
Oh, we're all
too.
doomed.
Thank you, Father.
I must
For
be
I
off.
have sinned.
I shall pray for all of you.
No, that's forgive me, Father.
Yes. It has been never since my last confession.
Look at the moving camera.
Yeah,
Crazy at the time. Crazy camera work.
it was.
It
to be fair.
moved. It moved. Did you see it?
I did.
Messy.
What is?
Oh, Steve or Oron.
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind.
That's what it was.
Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur.
Okay, thanks for that insight.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them
yep.
say what they want.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Steve?
Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
Steve, talk to someone else. Talk to someone else.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Waka and I were his guardians.
History.
Kind of a short pilgrimage.
He
We
gave
walked into
up
his house after he
halfway.
bought groceries.
Here, on this plain. Now he is a monk at the Bavel temple.
Interesting.
When I was guarding Zook, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zook said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kind of glad.
Let's see what Kamari has to say.
Gagazet is
Oh,
Ronso land.
actually something.
Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family,
Way to go, Steve.
Sorry.
but Kimari not alone.
Kamari
okay,
has
look.
Gregorian chant music.
She's not
Yep.
stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
But
Death.
I can't just let her go.
We won't
Well,
have to.
You can.
We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
No, that's not how
What if
that...
you can't?
There's been 1,000,000 years of people trying to
I'm
figure out a
tired
way.
of talking to you. It's always but this, but that.
It's almost like she's a kid.
It's also
Let's think together.
almost like
Okay.
her argument is better than his
If
also.
we can't think of something, we find another way.
No.
It's also. Maybe it's just me, but can you go look at that? Okay, yeah. What is that person wearing?
The shopkeeper clothes, Ryan.
That's not. No. We're in the. I mean, I guess it's nice out, but you know, you do you, shopkeeper. I guess you're out here alone. No one's around. What do you care? What you know? Whatever. Travel. How are they still in business? Once every generation, they make the trek out here. Occasionally, I get some of Kimari's people. They show up, but
yeah, they're not that far.
No one else.
Babs, you're being annoying. Sorry.
She looks like an extra from Sons of Anarchy.
Kind of.
Get on the Harley. Like, what are you doing? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna say assless chaps, but it's actually just the ass is the only part of the chaps.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not wrong.
The exposed frontal. That's what the name of that attire is.
Well, I mean, the important parts are covered.
She's got a cape probably instead of a jacket. It's all about
cape.
covering her back, not her front. It's a confident front.
Yeah.
It's a bold take.
Party. Business in the back, party in the front.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. We need Steve. Wait, is big guy... Oh, you know what? No, we need Oren. Because I don't want to...
I don't know if I call it business in the back either. It's more like a motorcycle conquistador in the back.
I'm not dealing with this fucking guy.
Triangle, O, square, X, left, right, X.
Home run!
He's up there.
That will never get old. I love that move so much.
So we're continuing with the pilgrimage.
Yep.
Yuna is convinced that it's okay to die. And, yeah.
For the greater good or some shit.
That's where we're at. Chocobo's in the distance. Although we do get some random battles around here. It looks peaceful, but you know.
That
is
does right.
entirely.
Fuck him up, Steve. Orange got fucking gored.
By Rhino?
Nice fucking meme, dude.
Oh.
I forgot about Rhino.
The wrestler?
Yes. No, the animal. Yes, the wrestler.
I forgot he wrestled again recently. I keep forgetting. I only remember him from the old days.
Yeah, of course.
What did you and Chris end up watching last night, by the way?
We ended up watching nothing because he fell asleep, or he was like about to fall asleep, so we did not end up watching any wrestling.
Fair enough.
I watched some stand-up comedy and then went to bed, and then got up and started recording this with you, the Paj-anime friends.
What should I do?
Oh. I don't know. We've only had about 6 battles in the last few minutes that are basically identical to this, so why don't you use the strategy that's been working before?
I don't think she meant with the battle specifically.
Oh, she just died. You know what? Riku, I'm sorry. I take it back. You're not ready for this. I mean, this is a regular battle, and she just got wrecked.
To be fair,
insects, no less.
To be fair, there was that little period of time where Orin was getting wrecked at like every fight.
That's true. But the thing is Oron was getting wrecked by giant monsters. She's getting wrecked by bees. Like, I get it, you know? Yeah, let's get her out. Maybe she just doesn't like insects. Maybe they mess with her.
Her steeds,
you know, some people got it. She's young. Insectophobia, that's a common thing for a kid, right? Like, I don't like giant insects. I would understand that.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, if a giant insect was near you, would you probably freak out, or would you just like grab it and stomp on it? Like, I feel like it would be pretty easy to beat it still, because like look at this thing. It's not that much bigger than a person.
If it was that big,
this thing.
No, but like the things that you don't normally worry about.
How's it gonna maneuver out? It has no strength. We're
But if
so
it-
much stronger than it is.
It could impale you.
You could MMA it. Give it the old Conor McGregor 1-2.
See, it has deadly weapons that are not deadly to us because they're so small, right? They inject poison in our veins,
Well,
but it's
this
so little
insect
poison
does,
that
but
who
if it was-
cares?
Yeah,
But,
but
like-
if it's not poisonous, if it's just a fly, is what I'm saying.
If it's
Like,
got a
it's just
big ass stinger
fly.
like that, fuck that. I don't want any part
It
of that
just
fight.
hurts, though. Nah, it'd be easy to fuck with this shit.
If you say so. Also, tired of you shitting on Riku. She's doing her best.
I'm not shitting on her. It's not
and
shitting.
she's going to she's going
it's
to come in
acknowledgement.
and totally redeem herself with the
Also-
flash flood.
Yeah, also, she was shitting on herself, remember? She opens the battle all nervous, like, I don't know if I can take this, like, stuff like that.
To be fair, she was totally right.
Yeah, and then she died, you're right. She called it.
She called her shot.
Yeah. To be fair, she hasn't been faring well. These enemies seem to do a lot of damage to her.
Well, she doesn't have a very
she
big
has less
health
health
pool.
than everyone, too. Yeah, that's the other thing. She's kind of squishy.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, yeah, from a realism perspective, the non-combat experience, really, for the most part, non-combat
Yeah,
experience.
she's
child
better than your average
having
15-year-old.
a little less health and defense, I get that.
Yeah.
Nulltide. Don't be putting those pods in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. We'll head into this cave, see what's up. Hey, cave person. This is the training area that Lord Meehan constructed for the Crusaders. You can hone your battle skills here by fighting fiends gathered from all over Spira. But the fiends all got away because I, screwed up.
Okay.
Tool to gather them, summon for a quick fix. Yeah, sure. We'll just go pick up your
now
shit.
it becomes Pokemon? Gotta catch
Sort
them all.
of. Yeah, by killing them.
Well, you're
You have to
gathering
kill them with
up.
specific weapons. No, you have to like kill them with specific weapons, and that makes
Yeah,
you
but then I'm
capture them.
assuming that, I'm assuming then they get captured or something.
Yes.
Or their souls get sucked in Shang Tsung style into your weapon.
You know, that's probably what it looks like.
Okay, speaking of, I never noticed this till now, but what the hell's that thing in the wall? It's moving.
The fucking dragon thing?
I've got a tongue. I'm like.
How
a
was that not the
serpent.
first thing you noticed?
Because I was looking at this really awesome purple and red sign. Dude, look at that sign. Are you kidding me?
There's a fucking wall dragon.
Yeah, and then there's also this cool sword in the ground. I was looking at all that stuff. And I was also reading the text as you were saying it.
Yeah, I'm also not doing this. This is like a long ass fucking thing. It's super boring
Are
and
we not
grindy.
never doing that?
Like maybe it's like go get like 10 of each enemy. So you know like in like every area. Like,
So
it's
if we need, okay, so what you're saying is, if there's a moment in the game where we're a bit under leveled and we need to grind, might as well go do that. 'Cause we'll be
Yeah.
fighting enemies anyway. Gotcha.
Also, these things are not fucking around. But I'll take that fire gem.
You stole $15 from the fire guy.
I did.
Good job, Steve. Wow.
Steve does not give a fuck.
Steve was like 12 attacks.
It was 6.
Let's end this.
It's always 6.
Exaggerating.
It's always
Exaggerating.
6. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't care. I'm not gonna be. You know what? Steve had 15 attacks. What
Shit!
now?
Steve!
Then he died. He just tuckered himself out. Too many attacks.
He's just taking a nap. He's fine.
It's like that high-low frequency thing. You didn't see the attacks he missed. I did.
Oh shit!
To get your vision checked. Your bullshit meter's not high enough.
You're exclusively bullshit.
Oh no, you're gonna have to battle that chocobo. I'm kidding. Lost. Follow me.
Don't want to go back to
Sure.
Pavel.
We're gonna go
Wanna
find the
get
smoke
the
monster.
Fuck out of here. Oh, was that a Lost reference?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't watched the show ever. I mean, I've seen episodes, not full episodes, but I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it on the
Lost
screen.
has been on your TV before.
Well, not mine, but other people's when I've been in the presence of them.
Gotcha. What's in the hatch, Ryan?
I don't know.
That was not one of my better hits.
Like Steve, none of it mattered. do, or like my prediction for Steve anyway.
Yep. Fuck this guy.
Farewell.
Cut him in half.
Yeah, let's say farewell to this giant Ghostbuster
That's
blob
how it's
demon
done.
fire thing. Oh,
Fucking
yeah, that was nice.
big red jello.
Also, he's got like, is it just me or does the jug on the side of his thing look like the jugs from Ocarina of Time? You know, the milk.
Oh,
jugs
there's
that
been a
they
lot of
use
jokes about how he just
on
carries
Lon Lon
whiskey in
Ranch.
it.
Yeah, so he carries whiskey in a Lon Lon Ranch jug. Which is
Yeah.
actually what everyone jokes about that guy being drunk in that game, you know?
Yeah, because he
'Cause he's always
clearly
napping.
is.
Even though they never overtly make it, he's just like, oh, I'm always tired because I just have a nice glass of warm milk. No, you don't.
Yeah, warm milk with
in
something
quotes.
else in it. Yeah.
In brandy.
Brandy the singer or Brandy the drink,
So
Ryan?
yeah, you just go. That needs to be in one of those sequels. You just go into the back of his freaking room or something. There's just empty bottles of brandy everywhere. It's like
Speaking
now
of
it makes sense.
Speaking of brandy, this'll that'll do it
So
for
friend,
this
this episode done.
Yep, in the bank. Thank you for
Got
joining
money
me.
in the bank.
Oh,
Steve will
fucking-
cash in next week.
Yep. Well, it'll be tomorrow, probably.
Blood Brothers next time on. Well, yeah, whatever. Next
Wait,
week, next time. I forget our recording schedule now is 2 a day. To boop. That's our intro music. People can hear it, and that's my perfect rendition. Thanks to the fine folks at the fine place where we got that copyright-free music.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say the fine people who made our intro, and I was going to be like, yeah, it's me.
Also to the fine people who made our intro, the fine person.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And next time on Dragon Ball Steve, we'll go up the stairs or something.
We'll see more come back out of nowhere.
Well, like an RKO?
Like the Disney villain that never dies. We'll see more next time.
Hey, at least you didn't say semen this time.